Yeah. Also, I actually miss Togo. Just being there, the nature, just the
Yeah.
beauty, the air, everything. I miss the street. Just being on the street, walk.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about earlier, greeting people, stranger, people that I don't even know. And one thing I realized here in the U.S., I'm not doing anything bad. Being on the bus, you can see people every day for the last few weeks, but you don't say good morning, you don't say good night or anything. But
Yeah.
back home, you see someone,
Mm-hmm.
you spend some time to just talk and
Mm-hmm.
to exchange some words, to know the
Right.
person a little bit more,
Right.
and that vibe that we have back home,
Mm-hmm.
I miss it so much.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I can go to
Same.
the flight today just because of that.
Same here, and I
Yeah.
agree with you. I
Mm-hmm.
miss that type of neighborly love, that
Yeah.
warmth. Like the times that I've been on a bus and somebody says hi, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, it's like always something strange.
Yeah.
It's not often. And so I miss that type of greeting people,
Mm-hmm.
seeing somebody on the street, saying good morning, and actually having the person answer you. Usually here, because I'm so in the habit of when you walk the street, you see somebody, I'm always
Mm-hmm.
shaking my head and saying hi, and most people look at you like, like, who are you? And it's not
I
a
understand.
norm here for people to see you who don't
Yeah.
know you and greet you, but that's what we do.
You know what? Because I have the habit of, I mean, like, because of where I came from,
Mm-hmm.
I see people and I greet them and they look at me like, and then I'm like, why is wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And then next day or next time I greet someone else again and people continue doing that and be like, hey, I'm not gonna change just because of the way people
Right, you
behave
keep
here. Or like
doing
I
it,
keep doing it
yeah,
just
because
to teach
that's,
something.
yeah,
You may
and I
not know.
agree.
Tomorrow you may drop next to that same person and he's gonna be the one who's gonna help you.
Right,
So
I agree, and that's
yeah.
what we do. When I
Yeah.
remember getting on the bus, like when you get on the bus, I don't know if much has changed, but when you get on the bus, you're expected to say good
Yeah.
morning to the entire bus.
Okay.
Once you're on the bus stop, the bus
Mm-hmm.
stop, and you enter the bus. At least how I know,
Mm-hmm.
you get in and you say
Yeah.
good morning or good afternoon. You
Definitely.
say it to the entire bus, and you wait to hear people answer you back. That's just kind of what happens. I know time is changing, and so certain things, are not as much or done as much, with the generations. But that is what we do at home. We say good morning. Wherever we go, you say good morning, good afternoon. If you enter a place, you greet everybody. That's what we're used to, and that's something that
That's
I
cool.
miss. I miss that.
Yeah. And the other things I miss about my country in terms of nature is the beach, the possibility to have that open beach, go to the beach any day, anytime you want.
Right.
You can even come off work or like, from school and just go to the beach and relax, sit on the coconut tree or,
Right.
and drink the coconut. If you want to, you can just climb the tree if you know how to climb the tree
Yes.
and grab the coconut and drink and before you go back. But don't forget, you always have to keep your time up because the way is fresh, the way is kind of cool on the beach. You might end up like knocking out and miss your appointment.
Right.
Yeah.
So I agree. Like for me as well, nature is something that I miss. Being from an island, it is something that we so many times we take it for granted. I believe that it was not until I started traveling a lot and living in other countries, although the islands that I lived in prior, I mean, of course, they had the same type of nature, not same, but similar, different, different things. Some like Jamaica was more similar to my home than Barbados in the sense of the type of like water, the fact that we have waterfalls and rivers and all of those things. But the point is, when I travel more, I travel to the US and here for extended time, then I'm like, oh my gosh, the beach I take for granted that I'm like, oh, I don't feel to go on the beach today. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go to the beach.
Yeah.
I miss Grand Anse Beach. If you guys don't know,
You
guys
what?
need to look it up.
You know what? From all the beaches I've been so far, no extreme, whatever, nothing. Granan's Beach is the best.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, you just have go and try the beach, the crystal water, the calm
Yes.
vibe that it gives you. You will have the feeling that you are in the pool, a more natural pool. You can spend the whole day there. By the way, I spent close to 3 hours at the beach one time by myself. It was so great.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Grand Anse Beach. No, we have a lot of beautiful beaches. There's BBC. I remember your dad liked
haven't
BBC
been there.
Beach.
Yeah.
You have.
BBC
Beach is the beach we all were at.
Oh, the one at the okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Okay, I remember
yeah,
that. Yeah.
right. So
No, I thought you were talking about the one that was the place I was trying to go the first time?
Oh no, Las
Which one was
Address.
that?
That was Las
Okay.
Address, yeah. Yeah, so we have a lot of beaches in Grenada. We have like rivers, not as big as Jamaica, but we have rivers, we have a lot of waterfalls. So I love nature. I love the ability to go to waterfalls, to rivers, to beaches, to go hiking. These are the things that I miss. I really miss just the calmness, just being able to just go and relax yourself, not being, you don't have to pay to go on the beach, it's not very crowded, not having a lot of people there. I mean, sometimes when there's tourist season you get more people, but generally being able to go on the beach anytime you want. Like my dad, we used to go and do 5 o'clock on the beach. 5 o'clock, my brothers would, we would go 5 a.m. on the beach, and that's what people do. They exercise at that time in the morning or in the evening, nighttime, lie down on the beach, moonlight. I mean, it's just so great. You can have bonfire. As a child growing up,
bonfire at the beach?
Yeah, as a child, like when you were part of things like Girl Guides and Brownies, and so part of Brownies, part of Girl Guides, I remember being able to, we would go on the beach and do, in terms of an organized with your teachers, you have bonfire, you roast sausage and roast, sausage and marshmallows, and let me tell you, good times.
Okay.
Being from an island, I appreciate it, trust me.
That's good.
Anything else?
Well, I have, do you have anything else?
I think I guess as much we do miss a lot of the same things. The food, the family, the nature, as I said, just being able to enjoy moonlight and just the calmness of the country in general. My country is very small. My island is small. Our population is like 110,000, and everybody would be like, what?
You have 110,001 now.
Good one. So we have just about 110,000 people on the island, very small island. So I'm accustomed to that relaxed, chill. Our island is more slower, not very fast paced. We don't have like a big city. So I'm really used to that kind of island life, relaxed life, very calm, not a lot of violence or anything. We're very peaceful, not a lot of crime. Of course, crime happens everywhere, but honestly, our crime rate is not, it's not high. I feel comfortable when I'm home. I'm not looking over my back constantly. I'm able to walk the street all different hours of the night if I have to. Like it's you feel that safe. You felt that way even when you visited. Like you went exploring all on your own, not even knowing the country.
Even I went to places where you guys never been before.
He went to places where my dad lives that I've never been to. Like he went exploring. He felt safe enough to go exploring. And
actually,
that's something we appreciate.
I was somewhere, maybe going to the Las Address place. I thought it was the Amazon, like the forest. You have so many natural things, bamboo, trees, and I mean,
the greenery,
lizards, the greenery. It felt so natural.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You need to go there.
That's the truth. We have a lot of, like, our island is very green, a lot of greenery, a lot of just nature. It's just so beautiful, and I miss that. I really miss that. So that's good. Even something else that I remember, like something that before I would complain about, just so you guys know, I know I miss it, is taking the walk from my house to get to the bus, which is a long distance. I miss that because during those times I would be thinking, I would be praying, I would be singing, just worshiping God while I walk. It was just my time. So sometimes, like, of course, the sun is out, so you're like, oh, it's hot. But many of the times,
Talking about the beach, one of the things I actually like or actually miss from my country is that possibility of running over the weekend. Saturday morning is a great day in my country. Almost not everybody, a lot of young, old, name it. A lot of people run to the beach. And there is someone who start from somewhere in the neighborhood, start like banging a casserole or like a ball or anything, and start running, go like from neighborhood, from door to door, and before you know, in less than 5 minutes, the group grow. And then we all start running from our neighborhood to the beach.
That's a normal thing.
That's a normal thing. People run, and then you see, not only one group, you can have like over hundreds group. and some people actually belongs to group.
Okay,
In
running
which
groups.
the running group but you can just join any random group. You can be running in one group, and then because of the vibe in another group, you see people moving from one group to another group, and you know what is so interesting? Everybody can run.
Okay.
They make it so not so like rapid or like fast paced, like the ambience keep you going, and the pace is not like so high. So everybody run. You can run miles of kilometer without even knowing. Sometimes people get to the beach and say, "Oh, let's go." So since Ghana is not too far from us, from the city, sometimes you get to the beach and you see groups like moving from the beach, and actually Ghana and Togo are not too far from each other. So we run from where we generally stop at, from there to Ghana border, and run back.
Oh, wow.
So you can run miles and miles. Try it in a country. Someone can start that initiative and creating a group where people join the group. Everybody run. Everybody enjoy it.
Yes, so that is every Saturday?
Yes, every Saturday, everywhere you go, every neighborhood people do
only
that.
Saturdays then?
Only Saturday generally. But Sunday you still have some group who run to go to the beach and continue the activity. And then enjoy, relax, and get fit.
Nice. Okay, that sounds like fun. Yeah. Okay, anything else you miss?
Yes, soccer. I'm telling you, we don't even call it soccer. We call it football.
So you can't play football
in the
here?
US. No, you don't understand. And generally, that weekend, soccer is almost everywhere. In Africa, I think the game that everybody play the most is soccer. So on Sunday, or the weekend or Saturday, you see everywhere people playing soccer all over the street. You play soccer for hours. You have in one group different team competing against each other, and at the same time you have like the same group. Within the same group, you have a lot of competition, which make it great. You sweat a lot. You know.
So it's like village soccer, like
not village soccer, street soccer, basically, if I can call it that way. Like you see in a lot of neighborhood nowadays, like the kind of little bit restrictive in or like families, like who play where and all that. But you see in a lot of field and like in a lot of neighborhood, people play soccer on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we have
at least 5 hours
too.
for the day.
Wow. I think I know that in general, as a continent, Africa is really behind soccer, football.
Not behind.
I mean, meaning like pushing it. They really love it. When I say behind, I mean like really
that's
for
my
it.
English. Sorry about that.
But like in the Caribbean, yes, football, soccer is a big thing too. A lot of people play it on weekends. There are tournaments and matches and so on. So there's always something going on. But we also play cricket, so that gets some of the attention.
Yes.
So, yeah. So if that's all, I think I've covered the most.
Yes, that's all I have.
Yeah.
If you know any soccer team in Chicago, let me know, please. A good one.
But there are a few, right? Or
not
really? Not really organized.
Not the big soccer team.
Okay,
I'm talking about just place where you can have fun.
Oh,
not as a professional. I'm not a professional soccer player.
Just like a club kind of thing, friend. Okay, good. Yeah.
That's a play. Fun.
Okay, guys. So we've come to the end of the video. We hope you guys enjoyed and that you found what we spoke about interesting. If you are living in another country, you might be able to relate to what we're saying. So. So we really appreciate you guys sticking, and let us know in the comment section what you miss. If you're not in your country, what do you miss about not being in your country? What do you miss about home, wherever home might be for you? Let us know in the comment below. And this is it.
That's it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friend.
Yes, turn on that post notification. And if you haven't shared, as he said, make sure share, tell somebody.
Share.
Somebody tell somebody and tell somebody. It doesn't hurt. It's free. Yes. So thanks again, guys. We appreciate you. God bless.
God bless. Until next time.
Yes.